Alright, we're back. Sorry for the sudden cut and the separated liquids. Under the microscope, the cell structure is unique for each color. Huh. Okay. Anything else new? Okay. Slash the pig stomach. Oh. We've got a red DNA piece, which could fit somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right, we need those glass thingies. Let's take this. Oh, can't. Okay, yeah. Right. Can we use this? There we go. Aha. Okay, we can use this for later. Okay, so are these any important? What's this? Okay. So we need some glass tubes or something. I don't see anything here about that piece of paper, so... Do I have to fit something? Do I have to fit this? No? Okay. Oh, hang on, there was a plug. Yeah, plug socket there. The outlet. Am I missing something? Oh. I did something. Orange. What? Can I combine this? No, I can't. Oh, there we go. A blue and a yellow liquid. So separate those two. A red and a white. So that was white, so it's blue. Wait, orange. Because that said orange. Yellow. Ooh, okay, there's the knife. I should look there, shouldn't I? Okay, so gotta cut this. What? How's that supposed to help? Micro lens. Okay. Okay, so can we... Okay. Okay, so let's separate orange. to original colours. Three. Four. No, five. Trying to think. Well, we could probably put the wire down. Oh no, I keep forgetting. Hello. Yes, hello. I'm just being quiet because I'm trying to think, like, orange, blue, white, and dishes? Orange, blue, white, and dishes. Well, I can't go through the door because I'm locked in. Ugh. Okay, can't break that. That's not hygienic. Well, we can make orange again. It's too fuzzy to see. So... No. Let me go and check that again. Okay, so we have to look under. So that's 3. Oh, and 2. Okay. That was silly. 1. And 5. Okay, so 2. There we go. It didn't matter which order to put it, it was just the number of cells. Gotcha. Oh, this again? Oh, okay. Oh boy. What a fun little puzzle you are. God damn it, how do you... It can happen. Oh, that's how you rotate. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so I think that goes there. That there. That there. Oh, that's there. The seahorse is here, and the fish. There we go. Okay. A bunch of capsules. Orange, pink, blue, and green. And there's nothing in the last one. Let's examine these. They're not combined. Examine. I'm looking for something, but I don't know what. Unless I'm too blind. I really want to finish this game. I've been leaving it for way too long. It's off. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe a fucking nice. Unbelievable. And it broke. I think that was meant to happen? I don't know. Oh, it's to analyze the liquid. Oh, maybe. Orange, blue, white. Maybe that order? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to think about that. A bird, a shark, a dragonfly, a flower, and a human. I believe that's something to do with the pills here. Oh, now I'm looking at it again. It's numbers. So... human is free. Yeah, if you look at these capsules, can you see a number? Except for one, because that's 0, so. The last one is 4. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, you're right, it is in order. So... well, roughly in order, the first 3 are. So... maybe do this order, the bird, fish, insect, plant, and human. Bird, insect, bird, fish, insect. So, bird, fish, insect. Oh, can't move it. We can't move the insect. So the insect's already in this proper spot. So a bird, a fish. Human. Bird. Human. Fish. There we go. Wow. And I did that on the first try as well. What the hell? What's this? Oh. And my friend's online. I should turn that off. How dare it? Oh, that moves that now. Looks like nothing else changes, so... can we move this? There we go, and then... oh. Can we move it? Oh, we had to press it. And then we move that across. Now that's locked. Okay, Piggy went open. Let's pick pig. Put this down. Maybe? No? Okay. Oh, what do we cut it with? Cut pig's stomach out. How we're gonna cut the pig's stomach out is the question. God damn it. How to cut pig's stomach out? How to cut pig's stomach out? No. I don't think we're able to. No, can't pick any of the glass off the floor. Medical drawer. Under the sea. Oh, there it is. Thank you. A scalpel. Oh boy. Ew. Oh, don't be like that game. Jeez. Oh, gross.
An unfortunate creature.
Zero.
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open.
And I'm just gonna mute myself here because why not?
Just like that pig there. What difference? That woman was alive. Her heart was still beating as the organ was cruelly carved out of her. A male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before he was able to utilize the waiting vehicle to flee the scene. Instead, a genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital. A seriously ill patient awaiting
Oh,
his
come on now,
eventual
don't cry.
However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. It collided with a large truck. The resultant wreck was horrendous. Sadly, as a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair, don't you think?
What is the point of him telling us this story?
It's just some kind of act, right? Probably doesn't mean anything. I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we? The rules are as follows. The pig's stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a specific virus called Radical 6.
Radical 6?
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things. Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the Fanatic Bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body, and death. An antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now, here's an important piece of information for you. I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you. Meaning, you'd already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with radical sex, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with fanatic dialogue.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Once more, if all of you plan to inject yourselves with radical sex, you already have FBI. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now. Which means, in either case, you being saved is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason for you to worry about the situation. What will you do now? Inject yourselves with radical sex, or refrain?
Okay, I can say what radical sex is. Radical sex is a worldwide virus in the Zero games.
So wait, do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same.
I'll speak
If we inject ourselves with this radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
But what if it's a lie?
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
Okay, we have a choice here now. Do we inject or don't inject? Okay, I can explain what Radical 6 is. Radical 6 is basically a virus that makes a person commit suicide in the end. First symptoms are extreme violence, followed by basic thoughts of that they need to get out of their body, and then finally that they grab something sharp and then commit suicide with that object. So from that point they would feel themselves freed. I think the other effect is that somebody's mindset is goes very slow or really fast, like everything is a blur to them. So that is affecting the brain, and like I said, makes them commit suicide. And that is actually featured in the second game, which is Zero Escape or something like that. Whatever it's called, that I played before. So in this situation, we have two different timelines here. We can either inject ourselves with Radical 6, meaning that there could be a chance that we do have the other virus inside us, and probably it will cancel it out. If not, then those effects will happen thanks to Radical 6. Or we don't inject ourselves and we continue as normal, seeing what the outcome is. Again, the Zero person could be lying, so this is gonna be random. Okay, we don't eject.
maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, right?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are, then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio-R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
No. There's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
So he needs us to do it ourselves, then.
Hey, what the...
The door!
It opened!
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close on us.
Wait, Eric!
Oh, naughty.
Hey, Mira! What are you doing?
That is naughty.
We must have been right not to inject it. I still feel okay, and more importantly, the door opened for us.
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About what?
About Radical 6 being real.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
I know what I know, okay? I can't help that.
So why not share? Tell us more about this Radical 6 virus.
More.
I mean, Q could
I'm not
explain
even
that
sure
Radical 6
where
more
to
better,
start.
so...
How about its name?
Oh, that's easy. Aside from triggering intense suicidal impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1√6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through √6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yep. The infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histomodification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Wait! Could you maybe simplify that, please?
Oh, the body's composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
A genetic...
Switch?
Let's try this. A common scientific thought, until now, was that parental characteristics didn't transfer. Recent research has changed that. We now know that they can be, by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
Anyway, so if Radical 6 really does flip the genetic switch... Hey, are you listening?
Yeah. So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Yep. And that was explained in the second game as well.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. These 3 are now deceased.
Oh dear.
As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, crash, 5.
Fire
That is
crash
all.
5. Oh dear.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote.
The vote?
At 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
Well, you
No,
wouldn't be able
they're
to
dead.
anyway.
I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because...
Yeah.
He's right. I don't think they're alive.
You too, Mira? What do you think, old man? C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
can speak?
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, so... let me kind of explain what happened with these 3 teams. So basically, all 3 teams are a group of 3. So there is 9 people. And some characters are actually related to the first and the second game of the Zero series. So in Team C, we have Carlos, Junpei, and Akane. In Q Team, of course, you've seen here, which was Q, Eric, and Mira. And finally, in D Team, we have another new face, by Carlos, Q, Mira, Eric, and Diane are new faces, while the other 4 actually are not. But in D Team, which is Diana, Phi, and Sigma. So the question for that is, well, what happened if we would have injected ourselves? Well, let's find out.
An unfortunate creature.
How do I zoom again? Oh, 0. It's a circle. So I'm just skipping all this because we've seen it before. So, what time is it? Oh, it's getting close to that time, so I need to feed the girls in. So, let's inject ourselves this time around. Let's see what happens here.
Let's do it.
Why?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates. Zero said the casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus. And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R. So we can use that to determine. It's clear which option is best, right?
I see. The probability that we're infected with FBR is 2 to 1, which means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections? Then we know what to do.
So everybody
Okay,
injects
here we go.
themselves with Radical 6.
Ready? And...
Ooh. Sorry for the whistle sound, but yeah.
So are we good? Did we do the right thing?
The lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess?
Hey, Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is, well, sort of a bad habit I've had since I was a kid.
What do you mean?
Issues at home, I guess.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
That's not entirely true.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric, listen to me, okay? When painful or sad things happen, people get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
Smile?
Yes, smile. No matter how painful things get, as long as you can face it with a smile, happiness will come to you. Smiles have a strange power.
Really?
Yes, really.
That's just
And
creepy.
that's not all. A smile can make everyone all around you happy too.
You too, Mommy? You'll be happy too?
Of course. So why don't you two stop fighting and show Mommy your smile?
Okay.
Yeah!
You sure are something else. Hey, what about me? Can Daddy get some smiles too?
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two. Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles.
Okay.
Get over here for a hug. Oh, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, okay. Come at me. I'm ready.
Yay! Mom always told us to never forget to smile. She'd never hurt a bug. Not even if a line of ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle. She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
Shut the hell up! Who said you could fucking cry?
Chris!
Oh, Jesus, Eric! Can't you even look after your shitty little brother?
I'm sorry! Forgive me! Please forgive me!
God. Fucking kids. Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cry. Don't get mad. You better always smile. That's what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I figured out how to smile, regardless of what was going on. Just smiling day in and day out. No fun. Not happy. I'd be made fun of, or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just kept smiling. I didn't stop, even after Dad fell ill and died. So I guess the two smiles, one taught by my mom and one forced by my dad, got kind of mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
Eric, she's...
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but... Mira, will you still love me, even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even have to ask, did I?
Eric, thanks for sharing that.
It wasn't like I did it for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Yeah, still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father. So I forced my mouth to keep smiling through everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here. I pushed all of that on you, too.
Don't worry about it. I'm alright.
Okay.
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age? Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him after we get out?
Well... anyway, sorry I turned the mood dark.
You turn the mood. Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. Don't worry, listening to it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story. He just told us he's been holding in this painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy. It's at times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
Hey, Eric. Can you tell me?
Mira.
Oh.
What? No. Mira? Why did you... What's wrong with you, Mira? Stop! Stop this!
Yes.
No.
Mira, it's actually a killer. She actually murdered Eric's mother. And as you can see there, was infected of the Radical 6 situation. So, yeah. Not pleasant. So, let's check the flow actually. So, okay, so Q Team Story was here, and we've got Clears there, which goes down here, which is the press it, don't press it situation with Team D. Let's switch it again. Aha! Okay. So we have a new outcome here, thanks to Q Team's situation. And as you can see here, there is a lot of timelines. So, and as you can see here, we don't have any of the timelines of these votes here. So, as you can see, that one's a vote for Q Team, that one's a vote for C Team, and that one was a vote for Q Team. So, whichever the outcome you choose for each team, for example, since this was a 2 for Q, that means the storyline for Q Team will be killed. So they wouldn't continue on until that point. So which is... oh, which is here. The examination of Q Team. So... but if we did it differently, so Q Team is still voted, but they still vote for Z, and this team votes for C, then of course here in the red here, that'd be C Team being eliminated. Again, if the red team, C Team, and the Q Team vote for both D Team, then blue is gonna die in that route. So, but yeah, as you can see, there are multiple choices and timelines. Everything is different, and in some of these timelines, something important will need to happen, and you need certain information as well. So, we're gonna jump here, since this unlocks D Team's situation, I believe. When Sigma actually dies. Or that he continues to stay alive. Oh! Oh!
No! Sigma!
Oh, I forgot.
Sigma, hang on!
This is kind of the situation where he lost an eye and and both of his arms.
We need to get him medical attention.
So basically, this actually relates
I'll go check
back
the other room.
to the second game. that Sigma survives.
It's okay. The
But-
shower's stopped, and the door's gone. We're getting out of here. Come on.
In the second game, again, you do play as Sigma, but,
No. Please, no.
ew, dear, they're dead.
Damn it. Why? Why such a small child? Hey, are you all right? Why? Where are the others? I see. They're all dead. I'll be joining them soon. Zero told us. It was you, wasn't it? You set the bomb. That's okay. You deserve something nice in return.
The injection of Radical 6.
What? What did you just inject me with? Maybe you've heard of it. That virus. Radical 6.
And... yeah.
If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
What? Did you... Well... Do you like it? My present to you.
Yeah, so Honeyjade.
Wait.
So...
No.
Who knew this would happen? My body like this. Thigh injected with Radical 6. Everything points to a single truth.
What truth?
It seems this history is the one that connects to that future. Well, I guess for Phi, it would be the past. Diana, you must not use this lift.
What are you saying? We need to get you to a hospital as soon as possible, or...
Don't worry about me.
No, the two of you need to get out of here. I am the only one who should stay.
There's no point. The rescue team will eventually show up if Diana and I get to the surface. And you know, they'll come down and get you too.
Then, kill me. Kill me and burn my remains, now! Why? There's no other way. That's the only way to keep the virus from spreading. Come on, hurry. 6 billion lives are on the line. I can't. There's no way I can't do that.
Diana, you know what you're doing, right?
Yes, I do. I'm going to save you and Phi.
So, in this ending, it comes to the truth.
Hey, can you hear me? What's going on? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is Diana.
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are dead.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Are you there? Respond!
I suppose this was meant to be. Let's put our hope in the next Sigma. The me who will return here from the future.
Yeah. That sentence, that exact line, is actually the same line that was in the second game. And since with that timeline starts to create technically the third 0x, well, technically the 4th nunnery game. There are 2 other games before this one. One of them is called 9 Hours, 9 Doors, 9 Persons, which is the first 0 game. And then the second one is the 0 escape game, where again in that one you have to get the number 9 number. Indeed, it would be. It would definitely would be. Though I do warn you that with some of the puzzles in this game, it is quite difficult. So you may sometimes need to look it up. But if you do have a smart head, then yeah, you could easily bypass them. But for now, BRB. And enjoy the credits for ending 1 from D Team. I am back, and looks like I got to the end of this bit. Well, the ending of the credits. But yeah. But yeah. Dead End 1. With the biohazard symbol. So, there you go. That's the first ending.